Started out riding on steam trains. Yes, sir.
I've seen them.
Going to school in the morning. No, actually not going to like a train park or something. Actually in the morning, packed with bananas, packed with product. Yeah, this is the island of Jamaica. And then this is 1974, 76. And you get to look out the window, you get to feel it. I understand it's a different climate.
You're gray as I am, okay?
Okay.
I'll be 70 in a couple of months.
You're young. You got at least 25 more.
New England.
Yeah.
I saw steam in New England in the beginning of the 60s.
Okay.
So yeah, I've seen steam. All right, I'm going to be getting out of here.
Okay, buddy.
Have a good one.
You too, sir. Yeah, so my thing. He's matter of fact, he's the
Next stop will be 86 feet. Stand clear to closing doors, please.
He's the conductor, but the construction of the engineer's cab is just like his. It blocks your view.
And notice they got rid of the decorative fluted sides and everything. You know, all that fancy dannery.
What's that?
Got fluted sides on the 32.
You didn't
get rid of that.
The food on the side.
The fluted sides, you know, the fancy side.
Oh, what was it? An aerodynamic thing?
No, I'm talking about the siding, the side panels and stuff. They got rid of a lot of it.
It's still a beautiful train.
Have a good one, Bonnet.
You too, my friend.
Good morning.
So he's been admiring trains longer than he's been an operator, signal giver, closer of doors, master of the train. R160. So he says that there's a difference in how the implementation of the brakes in Westinghouse, Westinghouse production and Kawasaki production of the R68. So couple-wise, you can put them together, but mechanical-wise, that fraction of a second reaction or just pressure-wise or whatever, something is not right with both production, you know? And that's how mechanics are. I mean, you had times where the small Japanese cars were more desirable to American cars. You had times where you would say one car lasts longer than another coming from Japan opposed to American car. And what you find is that their tolerance, their hundredths of a millimeter measurement, they were using a force fit opposed to America's loose fit. You'll run a Camaro or you'll run a Firebird with high pressure, and you'll find you'll have to go back into the shop. You'll run a little Honda. You say, oh, they don't go that fast. But eventually the Honda goes just as far and even farther because they're tolerant. So the 68 from Westinghouse and the 68 from Kawasaki are not
Q Train. The next stop is
are not instantaneously compatible. So if one were to break down out in a desert somewhere, I guess you could send the other one to get it, but for day-to-day service, not. You would be at Coney Island refitting shop every day. Yeah, we get back to some nasty stuff. Is that art? Is that artful? Like in the 70s? Okay, graffiti is graffiti. There's no place for graffiti on a train. But is that art? In comparison to what we know, my generation anyway. In comparison, do not do it. So it seemed like that situation on the Manhattan Bridge may have been cleared up because arrival and departure is now being dominated by the R160 Q Train on the 2nd Avenue line, 96th Street.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone please leave the train. Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Train. Close doors, please.
And it'll take a little bit more to get it off, but you see, it doesn't even make sense you put it up there anymore, because when these trains are designed, it is specifically designed for that to be removed in station. You won't even have to send that into the shop, you know? So why even do it? Down the track, ladies and gentlemen, we got a Kawasaki R160 on the Q line. So it seemed like we are back to that regular service. Q train on the Q line, R160. And correction, this is not a Kawasaki, this is a Alstom R160. Now that's an interesting question to ask, whether or not an Alstom car is compatible with a Kawasaki car, or does it have the same slight mechanical problem? I don't think braking issue is a slight problem. They've tried it. I guess have the redesigning of that brake, and it still did the same thing, you see, because calibration of brakes, I have to have my brakes recalibrated.